Gelarde, 23 days! This is a new record. Shoddery, Captain. I did not intend to offend. I simply required an opportunity to test my latest spell.
Maybe I should throw you overboard.
I have nearly perfected Renove Miseres, and this spell shall change exploration forever. Ark, just so. Kith have explored every mountain in the eastern reach, yet the realm of fish and leviathans remains close to us. It has been my dream to open these steps to discovery, to let Kith breathe as the fishes do. Or at least to let us use the air of a single breath again and again. Neither do I.
What is the rest of the dialogue? I don't know.
At least it gave me plenty of time to test my work. Back home, they care only for profit, and there is little profit to be had in sticking your head in the glass bucket to watch the fish.
There is a ton of profit to be had if you are the first to be able to go below the sea without trouble. You can find ancient wrecks, and maybe ships with lost treasures, or maybe there are even Hydra below the surface of the sea. That makes no sense.
But the Rawatayans, they have vision. They chase greater things than gold. So I go to work with them. So you do understand. But I can say no more. The Rawatayans, they have sworn me to secrecy. Sientere, but I had promised not to say. Casito, please accept my sincerest apologies. You should have been told the whole story, and that you were not is my mistake. I regret the imposition on your authority most earnestly, and I promise I will not cause you any more trouble.
I guess I don't get a choice?
Yes, I have much to do. Many more tests to run before we reach Sayuka. A pleasure talking, Captain.
I'm not happy with the quest giver as well, which I think was the prince, unless I'm misremembering. Hazanui Karu. Was that the prince? I don't remember. Recommended companion. What? That's new. Maybe it was the other guys, the archipelago guys. And I mixed the quests. Alright, let's get the here. Just because it's recommended. I didn't see it before. Also, that wasn't there before. That seems to be a new thing. Interesting. Recommend combining this guy for the slavers as well. Okay, I need him too. God damn it. I guess I'll remove the maids. That will hurt me quite a bit. Nah, let's remove you. Yeah. Also, why is the order weird? Oh, I can't change it here. Okay. Okay, I definitely need another cannoneer. Is there anyone that actually can do that? You. Okay. That's a pretty good change actually, putting the recommended companions.
Sayuka at last! I must go. Discovery awaits. Agrasima, Captain.
Okay, I guess. Now what am I doing here? Speak to Fleet Master Okaya. There were two of the... There it is. Search in general. Okay. Albanian cipher. Okay. What the hell happened to the icons? Why do they not fit in the circles? It wasn't like that before, right? Now they are square and the circle behind doesn't make a sense. I don't know why they are at the front and not the back. Strange. How small? 5%? Oh, it's... What kind of... What? Choose abilities for both classes. Okay. Aware for 30 seconds. Plus the enemies, that's pretty fucking good actually, and different. 10 meters, 30 seconds resolute, plus 5 resolve, immunity to concentration attacks. I like both of these.
Hope you're not expecting much.
You're our tongue, of course I expect much.
Captain?
I should have a better pistol for you, or maybe not. Kitchen stove, blunderbuss. Another blunderbuss. I should have a pistol, right? Yeah. Okay, this does a lot more damage. And penetration. And accuracy. It has blinded criticals, it has veil piercing, which again it doesn't say what the hell it is. I think it's interrupt, but I'm not sure. It's exceptional, so double what the other thing has. Yeah. That's a lot of money. No, I'm not sure I'm gonna use you anyway. You, on the other hand, +6 shield deflection. So I just get +2, or is it 4 + 6, 10? No, I think it's +2. Yeah, let's go for the cheap one. Sure. Grants form fantastic. Phantasmic. Casts a random defensive illusion spell when the caster becomes bloodied. Wow. Damn, all these are good. I'll take that one because it sounds cool. Okay. That was pretty sweet. Did I remove your book? Yeah, I did. Cool. Wait. Why do you have a grimoires? Oh, it's a trinket also. Like, can you fit that one? Can you actually take grimoires? That doesn't make any sense. Where are the grimoires? Man, you don't have rings, you don't have boots, what the fuck? We should give you some better stuff. I thought you had rings. That's really strange. I was sure he had rings. Am I missing items or something? This is Pillars of 2. Yeah, this is Pillars 2. Deadfire. Also hello to Belazar and to Wildcat. Can I use... No. Huh. I wonder what the hell goes there. Anyway. Let's go.
Welcome to Sayuka.
Speak to people.
You are welcome in Sayuka, traveler, as surely as the winds stir the sea.
No, no, no. How many times must I demonstrate the proper way to greet a visitor?
I say, I must have forgotten again. Will you remind me of the line?
Yeah, this is Pillars of Eternity too.
We say clear skies, traveler. Simple, elegant, and no smiling. Do you understand, Greeter Tebe?
Can you repeat it once more? I want to make sure I've got it. Questions, traveler? Sayuka, known to my people as Ribiri, is a colonial outpost of the Royal Deadfire Company.
The island of Sayuka is the Royal Deadfire Company's center of engineering.
I started it, enjoyed it, but alas, like you, I got sidetracked by other games. Yeah, too many games, it's hard to not get sidetracked. I do plan to finish this game myself, so there is that at least. I don't like leaving games unfinished. But yeah, get new games every few days, it's hard.
Our work is directed
To
by
pick what to play.
Master Okaya, the youngest Rawatayan ever to hold the title. Best of her class at the Naval Academy in Tokoa.
I did
and
finish
a
Battletech,
brilliant
yeah.
engineer, our fleet master.
You forgot to mention the giant sharks, Undersecretary. Giant sharks, giant coral, giant trees, Hekira. The only thing not bigger in Sayuka is Askorna.
Small mercy.
No one knows why things grow large in Sayuka.
I
but
usually
there are
finish
all
most
sorts
games I
of
play,
theories.
unless
Me?
there is
I
a
think
bug
Galloway
preventing me
smiles
or
on
I'm
us.
really bored with it. Which to be fair doesn't happen often, because I usually have some patience and I pick the games I want to play because I'm pretty sure I will enjoy them.
Superstition is unbecoming of a Royal Deadfire Company officer, Tebe.
I say, it's a lucky thing I'm not one then. Hekira, I wonder the same every day.
Tebe learns to perform her duties as a Rawatayan might. Her fellow Juana show a lamentable disinterest in the proper way of doing things.
Do not speak about me as if I am not here. A career sandal sniffer and busybody, so far as I can tell.
You ungrateful sag! I am the second in command to Fleet Master Okaya, the governor of your piddling little island, and I will not be mocked by a smart-mouthed idler like you!
When I first met you, you were playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yep, I did finish that too.
So
If
I
you
have
were
heard
wondering.
many times. You don't know the half of it.
What was that, Greeter Tebe?
Surely just the breeze, Undersecretary.
I didn't give up on that. I finished it, as I said. I then played for a few, well, I think about a week, because there was a bug and I couldn't progress, but they patched it, and then I finished it.
You will call me Sir.
Akira, I certainly will not.
Yeah, I did. Alright, I guess we'll go to the Fleet Master's office first and then we'll explore. In a way, I'm glad I didn't see it, but good on you. Are you glad because you didn't want to get spoiled? Are you planning to finish it at some point? Oh, I need to rest, by the way. I have no bonuses.
Artillery trajectory calculations. Terribly tedious and lamentably imprecise in a storm. Ah, but the numbers distract me. Where are my manners? You must be the watcher the Hazanui sent. You found me with a rare spare moment. I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo. Ah, that's unfortunate. Though not entirely unexpected.
I didn't actually pay them.
I've received a report
But sure.
from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
It's hard to go back to games after you take a pause on them for a while. Usually when I take a pause on the game, I probably means that I won't go back to it. I think I've only done it like 2 times. Pause a game for months and then go back to it and finish it. I did that with Mass Effect Andromeda and Witcher, the first Witcher, where I hit the swamps and I was, yep, I'm done. But then I went back and finished it a few months later. And then I played it again and finished it a couple more times after that, so, you know.
Why would she? You're a courier. In any event, the Hazanui's missive suggested you might be able to help us with an issue at port. Naturally, you may have noticed the outsized coral in the harbor. There's something unnatural about the coral's growth, about everything on this island. And no matter how we trim it back, it only grows larger. My engineers deduced that the origin of this disturbance is somewhere off the coast of Sayuka, and I'd like you to investigate.
Did you get the Amon Amarth link? I don't know what that is.
Talk to Avera in the workshop if you care to learn more. I would be grateful for your help here, Watcher. Did you not read the name on the door before you came in? You do know you're in the office of the Fleet Master, I hope. Ah, you meant to ask why I'm important enough to have my name on a door. I'm a Fleet Master of the Rawatayan Navy stationed at Sayuka, a research colony of the Royal Deadfire Company. Andra's mortar. Storms that strong, that consistent. I suspect they're not natural. You misunderstand. I don't command ships. I command this port. Rawatayan vessels docking here are under my protection, but I don't tell them where to go. That's the Hazanui's job. To one unfamiliar with the Rawatayan Navy, perhaps. But mine is an administrative position. I see to the smooth running of Sayuka. Of course, it'd be a sight easier if there weren't the coral to contend with.
Okay,
Well,
you don't like the coral. Darlot, War Thunder. As I said, I'm not a fan of War Thunder. War Thunder is the one with modern ships, right? Not really my thing. Now, if it was pirate ships, sloops and stuff like that, that would be different. No, I thought I told you I'm playing Warframe right now as my off-stream thing. Unless I'm misremembering, War Thunder is the one with the modern navy, and it's kinda like what was that game with the tanks, something like that, right? In general, it's not, arena games are not really my thing, as I've said before. I do play some here and there, but in general I'm not a huge fan. They usually don't hold my interest for a long time.
how much do you know of Rawatai, Watcher?
It's planes. Oh yeah, wait, I remember. I think I've played that actually a long time ago.
So you have a scholarly understanding. That's not worth nothing. You'll find we appreciate the spirit of inquiry in Sayuka, and in Rawatai. Well, I don't need to tell you that Rawatai is a stern mother, tempestuous and inhospitable. We have to trade for much of what we need, and the Huana have proven to be valuable partners. The Deadfire is markedly more comfortable than Rawatai. The archipelago is also an excellent place from which to study the storms of Andra's mortar. Do you ask how I came to my position, or why I pursued it to begin with? With a question like that, I might mistake you for a starry-eyed recruit. There's no secret to it. Just hard work, determination, a
This
good deal
globe
of
is
luck,
bothering me.
and the right connections.
Everything is 3D, so I'm guessing it's also 3D, but it looks like a 2D thing. Like it's flat. I think it's the circle that produces that effect. It's really weird.
A bit of ruthlessness can take the place of any one of those things,
War
provided
Thunder, you can
it's
drive tanks
judiciously applied.
around. Yeah, again, I'm not
No
really
one's ever asked me that.
a huge fan of modern warfare. I'm more of a sci-fi
I suppose
person.
I've always had a persistent interest in engineering. Even as a child, I was dismantling my mother's guns just to see how they worked.
I think it's the one I played. I think I did the tutorial, which was a bunch of missions or something.
Then I met Karu. Hazanui Karu. She encouraged me to take my skills to the Navy.
But yeah, sure. Leave me a link.
So
I'll check
I
it out.
did, even though I had no obligation to
But again,
as the youngest of my siblings. We nurture our keen minds in Rawatai, you see. We don't let them piddle away their brilliance on frivolities. The bright and willing are supported, mentored, respected.
Sure.
Is that... Did she really say that? Pardon me, I'm not... I wasn't expecting. No one's ever asked me that. I suppose I've always had a persistent interest in engineering. Even as a child, I was dismantling my mother's guns just to see how they worked. Then I met Karu.
You said that
we
already.
nurture our key. The bright and willing are supported.
That's strange.
Meant very well.
Why are they not becoming grey? This whole conversation has not become grey to indicate that I already picked that.
That's a weighty question. It's a reasonable inquiry, I suppose. The Huana are pliant enough and willing to work hard when properly motivated. We have as much right to this land as they do.
Yeah.
If they plan to do nothing with it, it's
And
our
again,
duty to steward it for them.
both companies are basically assholes, and you can see that every time. It's not like the Valiant companies are decent people, they are there to exploit the natives and get money. And it's the same thing for the Royal Company, because they feel they are superior and they should hold the land.
And it's their duty to recognize a good deal when they see it. Next one will be
Also, it's,
generous.
oh, you don't want what we give you? Maybe we'll just take it.
They'll adjust in time. Besides, it could be worse. They could certainly try.
See? I mean, you're kinda hypocrites there. I guess no kinda, you are hypocrites. What is that? Is that Viking?
Oh, greetings. Might I help you with something? I suppose.
Is that the guy, one of the guys you pay to learn things?
I was a proud man once. A gold
I think
pack
so.
knight. Then I took a job and it went poorly. I could no longer stay with the order after that.
Well, I will be streaming games, so
In the years since,
that's not gonna
I've
change
wandered
anytime
the
soon,
length
probably.
of the Deadfire, dedicating my life to self-discipline and abstination from worldly distractions. It is only through suffering that the soul becomes strong. Do you
Whoa.
understand?
He runs over
Well,
here.
I am waiting for someone. But I do not know when
Yeah,
they
that-
will arrive or who they
that
will be
figures.
when they get here. All I know is that they are a seer, and they seek me. So I wait. I will not, but it does not matter. I have this amulet here, and I yet draw breath. That is all I need. No? Someone is coming for me, and they will know my amulet.
No, I don't want to take his amulet. Come on. I don't care how good it is.
I should hope that you do, young man. You would ask an old man to share his wisdom? Well, I suppose I could. For 3,000 copper.
Enhance insert and intimidate. So let's. I haven't paid any of this, right? Let's. I think this is there because they didn't tell you before what you learned. I think. I don't remember. It's been too long since I played the game.
Thank you, traveler.
So I paid 3,000. And we learned what? Did I learn to my main character or to all the characters? Insight and intimidation it was.